peanut butter cups. Who needs that much Reese's peanut butter cups?
Yeah, y'all know what I'm gonna say, right? Say it with me, all at once. That be my big fat ass.
Hi. So, I'm getting, can I like not be this up close? That would be great. Hold on. So I am admittedly, getting myself out of a huge mental rut. It's been about a month and a half of me and my partner just dealing with so much bullshit that's just like out of our control completely. And when my life gets really stressful like that, my ability to keep up with myself and my home just gets flushed down the toilet, if I'm being completely honest. And I feel like that is a very common thing that people go through that doesn't get talked about enough. And so I wanted to vlog that experience. Yesterday, which I'll show clips of, I took an emotional support trip to Target, which I'm not saying spending money is self-care. That is not, no, that's not what I'm saying. But it was really nice because I got a bunch of cute like Christmas stuff to decorate my apartment with for Christmas that I needed. Well, I didn't need it, but I wanted it. And I cleaned my kitchen and I cleaned my bathroom, and my apartment's only 530 square feet, so like realistically it should not be this big of a chore to keep up with it, but when you have mental health issues, it is. My bathroom was a disaster zone. Like, it was not cute. There was just like makeup stains like all over the sink, and I needed to empty the trash for a really long time, and I just never did that, and I needed to mop and vacuum and sweep in there, and I needed to do all this shit. And I just got so overwhelmed with the idea of all the shit that I had to do that I just did not do it. But I finally did it yesterday and it felt really good. And I cleaned my living room. I took down all of my Halloween stuff, put up my Christmas stuff, and that felt really good and nice. And I dusted a little bit and I cleaned my whole kitchen, which was also gross. Like, I needed to counters really badly. I needed to clean my stove. I needed to clean just like all this stuff that built up over living life, you know? And I finally did that yesterday. But the one thing that I did not do yesterday was my laundry. Laundry for me is the one house chore that I cannot stand. I cannot stand doing laundry. I think it would be a different situation if I had in-unit washer dryer, which is the goal for next year, but I don't have that currently. And they've been doing non-stop just maintenance, like work on my building for the last like month and a half to 2 months, that for the most part has blocked the laundry, or it wouldn't have made sense to do laundry while they were doing it, because what they were doing would have made the laundry dirty again just by bringing it from my laundry room back to my apartment. So I had probably about 6 loads of laundry just chilling on my floor. And I really should have taken video of all of this, but I just didn't for some reason. But I'm not lying to you, my apartment was a mess. And it still kind of is. But that's because my mind has been just a frantic mess for a while, and I haven't been able to tend to it. Today, I finally used a laundry service to get my laundry done, in that I sorted it, separated everything, put it in bags, and used a service for someone to come pick it up, do it, and they're gonna bring it back to me tomorrow. I feel a weird guilt and shame about doing this, when the last and the only time I've done something like this was when I was going through my breakup a couple years ago. And again, I just did not have the mental energy to get it done. Yeah, so I did that. And I don't feel too great about it, but it's been done. And there's nothing I can do about it now. Just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for continuing to interact with my content and watch my videos and stuff, because without that, I would not be able to afford to do stuff like that when I need to. And I just can't express enough how grateful I am to you for allowing me to do this. Y'all have helped me so much that I don't think you'll ever understand, just with finances and whatever. It, like, because YouTube is a job for me now, like, I bring in enough income for it to be a job now, and that will never not be weird to me. And having the extra income with that is just helps a lot. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. And it's helping me get out of this mental rut. And I do understand the amount of privilege that there is in being able to hire someone essentially to do your laundry for you. And this is like the second time in my life that I've done it, and I am feeling a weird amount of guilt for doing it. Don't know why. But yeah, thank you. And I took a shower today, which I had not done in a while, so washed my hair, made it look all pretty again, and now I'm going to get ready and batch film some videos. Okay, bye. Oh, and on top of tipping them, I am absolutely going to get the person who does my laundry a gift from Target, from their cute little holiday gift section, because, like, I just really appreciate this, and I'm probably gonna, like, write them a note and be like, hi, thank you, you saved my life. Thanks for existing, bye. Like, because that just feels necessary to me to do, so I'm gonna do that when I go probably send out an Etsy order tomorrow morning. So, yeah, okay, I just wanted to put that in there, too. I'm probably gonna tip them cash and put it in a little card and a little gift or something, because, like, what a superhero, honestly. Okay guys, actually I'm gonna show you my favorite like sweet snack that holds me over when I get my inevitable late night craving sweet whatever. I've gone back to my love of the Fiber One brownies. These things have been in and out of my life for a very long time. They make you poop, so don't eat more than 2 in a sitting, okay? They are 70 calories each. I get 2. Boom. Now what I do, and literally I know I just talked about cleaning my kitchen, but what I've learned in adulthood is that the kitchen is never clean. The kitchen is never fucking clean. Ever. And that's okay. So what you do now is I take them out of their little package, put them on a piece of paper towel or a plate. I admittedly use way too much paper towel for one human, but that's a toxic trait that I don't feel like addressing, so I'm just not going to right now. Put these in the microwave. For my microwave, the ideal time is 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Get a bowl. A bowl. And this was not my idea. I got this off of TikTok. Whatever. Okay, these are done. You'll know they're done because the little like frost, like the little icing bits will be kind of like shiny, so you know it's all melted. Get your peanut butter if you are a peanut butter hoe like I am. Get a knife, which mine are currently in the dishwasher. Take just like a tiny little bit, like per brownie, because you really don't need that much, because also the heat from the brownie being warmed up will take my bowl. This is a banana here. We're just not going to worry about that right now, okay? Take my bowl, take my ice cream. Last night I made this and I was a little... So I don't really know what this is. I just felt like not using a spoon. But you know what? We're going to channel Stony Baloney Megan's energy and just do the same thing. Cut it out of the thing. Put it on the brownies. I don't know. I don't measure this because it's like the whole pint is 380 calories. And I'm using like... not a lot, so I don't really care. Boom. Incredible. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna edit some videos and call it a day. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna go now. Have a good night. Okay, bye.
You're not a burden on anyone and it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Some selfish piece of shit person or culture made you think that you're too sensitive or too much or too messy. You're not. Fuck that and fuck them. You're a goddamn gorgeous person. Goddamn gorgeous person.
Hi, it's the next day. One of my friends from like when I first moved to Denver and was working at Fabletics, because I used to work 2 jobs for those of you that don't know that. I used to work 2 jobs when I first moved to Denver because Denver is really expensive and I was criminally underpaid at my first job and I didn't know it because I was new to the workforce. And I am convinced now, since I've left that company, that company knew that I would not know that I was criminally underpaid and took advantage of that. So, anyways, a friend of mine from working at Fabletics, she was my manager there, is back in town today. So we're going out to dinner and drinks. So I just got out of the shower. I'm as dressed as I can be for the moment in that I am wearing tights, shorts, and a tank top. but I'm gonna put a dress on over it. I always wear shorts under dresses. It helps with chafing, and it also, because I take public transit, it makes me feel less exposed. So, first key ingredient to getting out of a mental rut, besides like making plans for, like making lists and stuff to organize my brain at least, is taking your meds every day. Believe it or not. Guys, I got my laundry back today. It was technically supposed to be returned at like 8 p.m. last night, but she messaged me and she was like, hey, like it's taking longer than I expected, it's not drying. I can get it to you like at 10 p.m. tonight, or I can get it to you tomorrow morning. And I told her, I'm like, please go home. Please just bring it to me tomorrow morning. Like, it's okay. The service I use charged by the pound, but when I tell you, I got the notification that everything was done, and it was like, you had 83 pounds of laundry. 83 pounds of laundry. I had 6 13-gallon trash bags full of dirty clothes. I thought it was gonna be like maybe 60. Some of it was my girlfriend's clothes, I will say that. 83 pounds. But this lady who did my laundry, she was so sweet. I put my present outside. She sorted and folded my socks. Like, that made me so, like, I was like, she really did that for me. And so I tipped her again in the app, and I like put a note and I was like, thank you so much for folding my socks, because they always fold your clothes. Like, that's something that they always do. But she folded my socks. I'm like, that's so sweet. So I gave her more tip in the app because she saved my life. In that card that I wrote to her, I was like, I don't think you realize what you've just done for me by like being available on this app right now. Gifts are nice, but money is money. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for like interacting with my content and stuff so I could afford to do that. Like a year ago, I wouldn't, and even like a few months ago, I wouldn't have been able to afford to do that. Thank you. I cannot express my gratitude enough for you guys, literally ever. But yeah, I've been talking a lot about like the laundry thing on my Instagram stories too, and a lot of people are like thanking me for talking so openly about how my mental health has gotten in the way of my house chores and just like being able to keep up with my life. And I feel like it's something that not enough people talk about. My personal hygiene and my ability to keep up my apartment are the first things to go when my mental health decides to act a fool. And without fail, like, those are the only things that, like, those are the things that go just like right in the beginning. And I can usually tell when it's happening, and so I'll like do everything I can to like make it not do that. But this time I just couldn't, because things just kept happening one after the other. And so it just got out of control. My apartment, like I talked about before, was gross. And so it's finally all clean. My laundry is now in the process of being put away by me. My living room's clean, my kitchen's clean. I remade my bed, actually got all new sheets and stuff because both my partner and I were both sick with like mystery illnesses in that bed with those sheets. And I'm like a weirdo who, if anybody is like super ill, or if I'm super ill in my bed sheets, I just get new ones. I know that's not the most environmentally conscious thing to do. It's just something I need to do. So I got a new bed sheets, and I wanted a new duvet cover, so I got a new duvet cover. So I have a whole new comfy bed for myself before my partner moves in next month, which I'm really excited about. Cool, so now I'm gonna get ready. So I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, bye. Makeup is done. I washed my bangs because that's what I do to make them not greasy every day. And I put some dry shampoo in my hair, and guys, I got a Dyson. I got a Dyson Airwrap. I did. I've had it for a few months now. Here she is. I use it on this, with this attachment, a lot more than the curling attachments, because honestly, for my hair and the look I go for, the waves are really nice that like the curling attachments give you. This is like the super narrow one. But I prefer like the blown out look if I'm gonna use this. Otherwise, I just use it to run dry shampoo through my hair, which I learned that tip from the YouTubes. Or when I wash my hair, I use it to give me like a nice, like fluffy, voluminous blow dry. This thing though is awesome. I have not figured out how to make the waves stay when I want them to. They still fall out really easily, but overall, just the way it dries my hair is fantastic, and I can already see like a noticeable difference in the health of my hair and the shininess of my hair from not using, because I used to use the Revlon blow dry brush, which is good, but not for if you're using it all the time and in conjunction with a curling iron. I could smell my hair burning one day, and I was quickly just like, no, let's not do this anymore. And so I bought a Dyson. I did do a firm, so I am paying it off in monthly payments, but I do plan on having it paid off like next month. So yes, but this, I like her. Do I think she is necessary? No. And apparently Shark made a like dupe of this, and it's pretty much the same thing. From what I've heard, I have heard you sacrifice a little bit, but this is also like $500. So yes, I considered it almost like an appliance purchase, to be honest, because I take great pride in my hair being healthy. And so, yeah. I like this thing for the convenience. It's great for styling my girlfriend's hair, which she has really thick hair. I have really thick hair. So yeah, now I'm just curling my hair because I prefer to still use a curling iron to like properly curl my hair, because it gives me the look that I want more. Quick little Dyson review. I really like it, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, hair's curled. Let's do something about it. Okay, so actually what I do is I use a claw clip to brush out my hair. I just use like one end. So I'll start by flipping like so. I feel like it gives me a really good volume. And then very voluminous today. Oh wow. Okay, I really gotta get to going. So I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye.
The following TikTok requires a trigger warning. What you're about to learn can be disturbing to some viewers. Researchers have found one of the deadliest creatures in the entire world hailing from Africa. Its name is the Gyra. It can walk 20 miles in one night, and 60% of its hunts are successful. It takes out more prey in one night than a leopard does in 6 months. And I want to boop that snoot. I want to boop that snoot. It would be an honor to be mauled by that smoosh. It is the mood. Give me that smoosh.
Hi. So, a lot has happened since I last checked in with everybody. We have had Bridgerton. We have had Thanksgiving, that thing, and just that's pretty much it, but big things nonetheless. I've just been taking time, hanging out with my partner. We kind of went like full hermit mode for a little while, which is fine by me. I haven't been out amongst the people in a while, but I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go anywhere because I just felt poopy. But then I got up and I was like, no, Megan, we're gonna go do something today. I'm gonna go to the mall because I need to get a hair mask. I've thought what I've had this whole time is dandruff, and I posted an Instagram story about it, and everybody was like, it's probably not dandruff, you probably just need to do a hair mask, and I'm like sick. So I'm gonna go get a hair mask and just like go see what's happening. But the mall I'm gonna go to is right by like a cute little Christmas market situation that gets really pretty and sparkly after the sun goes down. So I'm gonna go to that after I'm done at the mall. And I think that's all I'm gonna do today. But I'm excited to go be out amongst people. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday is still very much in effect, so there's probably gonna be a shit ton of people, but that's okay. But yeah, that's the plan for today. And I had a really nice chill Thanksgiving with my girlfriend, and it was really nice, and yeah. So now I'm gonna go out and partake in capitalism, I guess.
Yo, can someone grab my beer, please? Thank you. Ooh, what you doing? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I love it. Let's go.
Somehow I made it out of anthropology without spending any money, and they're having an extra 50% off their sale. I call that a win.
Oh my God, you know what? This is really scary. Oogly moogly, bitch.
Hey, it's the next day from when I was going out shopping and stuff. The Christmas market was cuckoo bananas, which I guess I should have expected the like Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I didn't want to film because I didn't want to get in people's way, because I just felt like I was going to do that. So it is currently 7:42 a.m., which is way earlier than I was anticipating waking up. And so I made my coffee, and I made a bagel Sammy situation. Before I eat my food and everything, I want to show you the crown jewel of what I bought yesterday. This was very unexpected, but Kate Spade was having a very good deal on their sale items, and I saw this and I was like, this is just so unique and I love it so much. Can we just talk about this for a second? It unclasps like this and opens up like that, and it comes with a crossbody strap, which is probably how I'll wear it. But I have been liking like handbags recently, but I just thought this was so special and so cool and ugly, and I love it. Just trying to be way more conscious with the things that I do purchase and trying to invest in better quality things so they do not have to be like thrown away after a year of wear. I have many Kate Spade bags, and they have lasted me a very long time, and this is just so cool and so special. Yeah, I love her. Apparently this leopard's name is actually Lucy the Leopard. Like, I went and looked it up on the internet, and sure enough, this is called the Lucy the Leopard bag, so love that. And yeah, I'm just very excited about it. And so yeah, that was the big thing I got yesterday. Other than that, I just got I got Moroccan oil products for my hair to try and tame the flakiness. So I'm gonna try that on my next wash day. And then I got just a big, oh, my cat caught me here. Just a bigger Pandora bracelet. My current one does fit, but it doesn't fit how I want it to with my watch. And they were having a ridiculous sale on just like their normal bracelets. So I got one of those as well. So it was a good little shopping day. Yeah. So I just wanted to check in, let you know what's going on. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and do my nails. And yeah.
Thank you.
Keep that ugly ass Apple Music Rewind off of the timeline today. It's Spotify Rap Day. Just because you don't have taste doesn't mean you can't be a taste ally. You need to sit down and listen to those of us who know how to choose a music streaming app.
Hi, I'm checking in. I got tattooed yesterday, as you saw a little bit, and it's a tattoo I have wanted for years, like so long. I have wanted to get a Nancy Drew tattoo, and I finally got her, and I am so excited. I love the way this turned out so much. Like, my tattoo artist, her name's Maddie. She goes by Sherry Tattoos on Instagram. I'll have her linked down below if you're in the Denver area. She is at Glass Moon Tattoo Studio, and oh my god, she's phenomenal, first of all, but just, she fucking killed this. I sent her like a reference illustration that I liked, and I was like, do it in your style, do what you want to do, and she did that. And it like wraps really well on my arm, and it ties in really well with Maeve right here, and yeah, so I'm like over the moon about this, like. Also, I did my nails, and I went back to my regular long claw length, and they're like, I did like this opalescent situation. Very excited about that. So today, I'm doing my hard reset shower, as I call it. Usually I do these on Sundays. Today's Wednesday, whatever. I have to go into the office tomorrow, so I figured I'd get my shit together before I have to do that. Aduro, it was actually like very good timing. I was already planning on doing this video of how I get myself out of a mental rut when I'm feeling just like pfft. And this company called Aduro reached out to me, and they make these LED skincare masks. They make you look crazy. They really do, but I wanted to try one for a really long time, and they're not sponsored. They just sent this to me. All opinions will be my own. Obviously, I won't be able to give like a full opinion because I know you have to use these pretty consistently. And yeah, I'll probably check in a later vlog to let you know how it's going. But they sent me their 7-in-1 facial mask, and so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 8 little settings right here, and each color does something different. So I think because I've been not sleeping well, I finally got a good night's sleep last night, I'm going to do the just like the skin booster setting, because she's looking pretty dull, and it's sad. So yeah, I'm gonna unwrap this real quick. And when they reached out to me, I did do my own like independent research on it, and it seems to be getting good reviews, so yeah. you get them? Where you get this? I'm going to do this while my hair color is cooking, and I'm gonna work, hopefully, while doing it. Let's get to getting. So aside from making you look a fool, this mask actually has a lot of benefits. Some of the benefits of light therapy include increasing levels of serotonin in the brain, reducing stress, decreasing inflammation, and increasing levels of dopamine. And generally it does take about 2 weeks for light therapy to have an effect, so I probably won't be seeing any effects in this vlog, but I at least wanted to introduce the product to you by Aduro. As always, consult your doctor before using any type of light therapy, as it could cause injury if not done correctly. I will say the mask also came with little sun protector goggle things, like the ones that you get if you're in like a tanning bed. But I didn't have to use them because I didn't find my eyes were sensitive to the light, but that is a thing for some people. So definitely make sure that your eyes aren't sensitive to it. I did some research on my own, and I found out that there isn't really any kind of eye damage that can be done if you choose not to wear those glasses. So I've been primarily using the red light therapy feature, the skin brightening feature, and other benefits of that are reduced inflammation, increased tissue repair, reduction of pain, increased collagen production, and increased blood flow. It can also help improve your overall mood, stress levels, pain, boost healing, and improve sleep quality, which are all things that I have been working on before I started using this mask in this video, so how fitting. After using this product for about a week or so as I'm editing this, I can confidently say that I've really enjoyed my experience with it. It's super easy to use, and it's also very portable because it only has to charge for a certain amount of time, and then after that you can like clip it to your clothes and walk around. So like when I did it the other day, I literally just like unloaded and reloaded my dishwasher while I had this mask on, and the only thing that made it difficult was that I didn't have my contacts on to be able to see, but I could definitely see through the mask just fine. It leaves my skin feeling really soft too, which I'm not sure is a benefit from the light therapy or just the mask itself, but my skin feels super soft afterwards. Thank you so much to Aduro for sending me this mask. I was always really interested in light therapy in regards to skincare, so I was really happy when they reached out to me. There will be a link down below in my description if you're interested in checking out the products. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a kickback from it, but please let me know down below if you decide to order anything. I think it would be a great holiday gift for anybody, really. Good morning. I woke up really early this morning because my cats were causing a commotion and I just couldn't fall back asleep, so I figured just get up, get ready, start the day. I want to get in the habit of doing this more anyways, so might as well. I used my Aduro mask again. I don't really know if it's going to do anything, but honestly I just like the feeling of it being on my face. Like, it feels good. And right now I'm going to try the skin brightening option for like a week and then just see. I will say my face feels really smooth after I use it, so I don't know if it's just from the mask or if it's actually doing something. I don't know, but I like it. So my skin does feel brighter, or like look brighter. I don't know, it could just be placebo, who knows. We'll keep you posted. But I wanted to talk about, this whole vlog has been about me. Look at her. Look, oh, I'm obsessed. Like, I wish I didn't get her during like sleeve season, but luckily that's kind of short in Colorado, so it'll be okay. Anyways, I want to talk about how this video has been about me getting out of a mental rut, and how I feel like up until this point I've kind of shown very like maybe not materialistic, but like superficial is the word I was looking for, superficial ways to do that for me. And honestly, I think for me, like, getting out of mental ruts and self-care, it kind of like, it changes how I do that. And I have been doing so much work internally for the past, oh my god, I don't even know, like 7 or 8 months, I want to say. And so I feel like I kind of, and that gets exhausting. Like, I don't know, anybody who's in therapy, I feel like will agree with me that like being in therapy and actively working through things is exhausting. Like, it's hard work, and it makes you realize like your own flaws. It makes you realize things about your life that you didn't like put 2 and 2 together until now. And that's just exhausting. And when that happens, I find my depression gets a little bit worse. And so in that aspect, or in that regard, my self-care, being able to keep up with my apartment, that kind of stuff also gets worse. And my partner has been absolutely amazing through this time. She met me like as I was starting this whole process, and she's stuck with me the whole time, and I love her so dearly for that. But a good partner is a good partner, but you ultimately have to like show up for yourself too. And the fact that I'm just doing things to take care of myself again on the outside is a big deal. I've been healing my relationship with finances a lot, and because that is something that I've struggled with my whole life, or until I was on my own with finances. But even still, finances were a pretty big point of contention in my family too. And so I think I never realized how much it affected me until I moved out on my own. And so I've been dealing with that. And so like the fact that I went and got this tattoo for myself was like kind of a big deal, because I am actively paying off debt. And yeah, and so I've been trying to learn the balance between being hyper responsible with money and doing things for myself like this, and getting that Kate Spade bag. So that's a big thing that I've been working on in therapy, is my relationship to finances, and in relation with my ADHD, because holy shit, wow, compulsive spending and ADHD is a real thing. So I'm healing my relationship with that, with also trying not to be super restrictive, because that doesn't help either. Kind of is very similar to eating and dieting, to be honest, is what I'm learning in therapy. Anyways, yeah. And also in regard to me doing like really superficial things in terms of self-care in this vlog, I have been doing a lot of things on like off of camera, in that I've been focusing on my financial health again for the new year. I have been really focusing on my diet again, And I haven't lost like weight, but I definitely can feel that I'm losing inches and how my my clothes all feel and stuff, and that feels really good to be doing again. One thing I will be honest that I have not done is go to the gym, because I feel like I needed to just reshift my focus on what I was eating and not what I was like doing in terms of exercising. That felt more important to me and to really hone in on. And like I've talked about, I think it'll be up by this point with my chronic illness, being in a caloric deficit or just changing my eating habits in general and changing my physical activity levels in general, it really affects my body and makes me way more exhausted than it does an average person. And so I felt like the best way to go would be to just like focus on one, and that's it. And I'm really happy I did that. And honestly, I'm going home in 2 weeks for 3 weeks, and so I probably won't get back into a gym until the new year, and I'm okay with that. I've already decided I don't usually do resolutions, but my New Year's resolution for 26 going into 27, which is fucking bonkers, or 2023, is just to really prioritize my healthier habits or my self-care habits. And that means ugly shit too, like finances, therapy, feeling my feelings, making sure I don't have to pay $87 to have my laundry done again, which there's nothing wrong with that, but like, yeah, so that's my goals for the new year, is just to really focus on self-care, even if it's ugly. But also all the superficial stuff, because that's fun and it makes me feel pretty. But yeah, so I just wanted to touch on that while I was sitting here. I haven't even touched my breakfast yet, but yeah, so I wanted to just sit here, hang out, talk a little bit. I'm gonna get ready here in a minute after I'm done eating, and then I'm gonna go into the office. So yeah, all right, bye. I wanted to show how I do aftercare for my tattoo. I was gonna make this like a whole video, but I figured it would either be really repetitive or really short, so I figured I'd just throw it in here, and I'm gonna do chapters on this vlog anyways, or some chapters when things are significant enough, so this will definitely be a chapter. So I wanted to show you how I do this. So she hasn't started peeling yet. And I only got her a couple days ago, so I'm still in the antibacterial soap and aquaphor stage of healing my tattoo. And so I use any kind of Dial antibacterial. I know they say that like unscented is best, which it is, but I healed this with Dial and it was scented like white tea or something, and it was fine. So I feel like you'll be okay if you only have some kind of scented antibacterial soap. It has to be antibacterial though. Like that's something I still stand by. So what I do is I haven't washed her yet. And I'm pretty big on just letting it hang out. Like even after I get them, I really only keep them wrapped until I go to bed the night that I get them. And I don't rewrap them when I go to bed, when they're new, because I just think air is the best healer. I treat it like I'm healing a wound of some kind. So yeah. So what I do is I just wet it down with just warm water, wash it with antibacterial soap, and then I'll be right back. So I just wash it down like this, and I usually wash like the whole area that it's on. So like I'll wash my whole forearm just to be sure that I get everything. This is just getting like the gunk off of it from sleeping, that kind of stuff. And then I always use a paper towel to dry it off. I don't use terry cloth towels, just because it feels more sanitary to just use a brand new paper towel every time. The inside of the paper towel, because that also feels more sanitary. You're not gonna ruin your tattoo. That's the big thing. It's like, unless, first of all, it has to be done in a good shop. Like if it's done in a good shop, like 9.5 times out of 10, you'll be fine. But just keep it clean and like lube it up when you need to as it's healing. and then moisturize after it's done. That's it. It's in your skin. You're not gonna break your tattoo. I tell, like, whenever anybody asks me tips about healing their first tattoo, I'm like, first things first is you have to realize you're not gonna break it. That is my number one tip. So I just wash her off, dry it with paper towel. And then right now, since it's only like a couple days after I've gotten her, I still go in with Aquaphor. And you might think, wow, you need a lot of, no. You'll only use like a pea size. Like this amount right here, there's a cat hair on it, fitting. This is enough. So yeah. So I start in the middle usually, and I just kind of work my way out. You just want to like barely coat it in Aquaphor, because you still want it to be able to breathe too, is a big thing. And yeah, and if it starts feeling dry, then you just put more on. I aim to wash my tattoos twice a day, so like once in the morning, once at night, and then lube it up like maximum 4 times a day. Like that's it. You just want to keep it like kind of shiny for a little while, and then what will start to happen is it'll start to peel, and that's very jarring when that starts to happen sometimes. And so after about like 3 or 4 days of Aquaphoring, then you just switch to unscented lotion. But if the color lifts, your tattoo, any self-respecting tattoo artist should do free touch-ups, so like it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so that's what I do. And if I feel like she's getting dry, then while I'm using just the lotion, then I'll do Aquaphor for like a day, and then I'll go back to lotion. And you just kind of have to listen to what your skin's telling you. Honestly, I found healing piercings to be a lot more cumbersome than healing tattoos, and I will die on that hill. But yeah, that's all I do. That's it. So, I know everybody has their own aftercare opinions and stuff, and really it just comes down to what works for you. And this is what's helped me heal, I think, 13 tattoos and quite a few pretty large ones. Might be 12, I don't know. Pretty large ones, and we're still rocking and rolling. I've only had to get one touched up, so this works for me. This is what I do. You're not gonna break your tattoo, don't worry about it. Anyways, I need to get ready now. Okay, bye. Sup? It's Sunday. I didn't do anything yesterday because the Big Sad and the Chronic Fatigue decided to make themselves both known on the same day, which does not happen. Also, my glasses are somewhere underneath my bed, my other ones, so I put these ones on. I like these ones too, it's all good. Yes, so I'm home, and I'm gonna be doing the work today that I was wanting to get done yesterday. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. Overall, I'm not totally out of my mental fog or my mental funk that I went into this vlog hoping to heal, but that's okay. These things take time. I think going home for Christmas for me will be a really good kind of like reset. It usually is, and so I'm excited for that. And other than that, this week, I'm just gonna be getting ready for my girlfriend to move in. I'm so excited. We're both so excited. She used to live, or she currently still does live, like an hour and a half away from me. Hold on. Mr. Dude, say hi. Say hi to the vlog. Your favorite person's gonna be here in a week. She tortures you sometimes, but I know you love it. Anyways, yeah, she lives like an hour and a half away from me, and so, oh, hi. You're grunty man. He's a grunty man. So we're really excited to have her here. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing things that make me happy and that make me feel less mentally funky. This might be TMI for some of you, so skip forward ahead a little bit if you don't feel like hearing this. I am, when I get home from being home, I'm gonna get my IUD out, guys. I'm getting my birth control. I named her Ophelia. She's done a lot for me, but I don't really need her anymore. And I think it's time for her to go. I think it's time for her to leave my body, because I've never not been on birth control. And so since I entered puberty, and so, or since I started puberty, And so I think it's going to be kind of a mess, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be doing, and I think that's contributing a lot to the mental funk that I have been experiencing recently. I just feel hormonal. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I just feel hormonal. It doesn't really feel like my depression or my anxiety. It feels like I just feel like bleh. 2023 is the year of returning to any and all healthy habits for the sake of my mental well-being. Eating decently, going to the gym on a regular basis, financial wellness, working on hormone health because I think that's something I need to do. And yeah, I'm gonna go drink coffee, gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna work. And I'm gonna do that mask again because I am really liking it. So thanks to Aduro for sending me that mask because I really like it. The link to buy it will be down below if you are interested. It is an affiliate link. I do get a kickback off of it. No pressure if you don't feel like it. That's all I have to say. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all so much. Drink your water, take your meds, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Also, she's in her flaky era now. Never does not fail to freak me out. So yeah, okay, bye.